Whether sparked by controversy, personal animosity, or good old-fashioned competitiveness, nothing generates excitement in the sport of boxing like a rivalry. The following bouts are examples of these grueling grudge matches and your nominees for Showtime's best rivalry. Tyson versus Holyfield. Evander Holyfield was deemed medically incapable to compete with, much less beat, rejuvenated world champion Mike Tyson. But in a brilliant display of courage, skill, and determination,
down goes Tyson!
Holyfield converted the naysayers into believers.
Holyfield pulls off the colossal upset.
In arguably the most talked about rematch of all times, Tyson's chance for revenge deteriorated into a moment that forever defined his career.
Holyfield bit by a dirty Mike Tyson. Oh my goodness, he's got a bloody right ear. Just a shame that it has to come to a conclusion in this fashion.
Chavez versus Randall. With the mind-boggling 88 consecutive victories and titles in 3 weight classes, Julio Cesar Chavez was unbeatable. That is until he met the relatively unknown Frankie Randall. Using his superior reach and speed, Randall accomplished a feat no other fighter had ever achieved.
Oh, there goes Chavez for the first time in his career! Unbelievable!
And handed the boxing legend his first defeat.
Frankie Randall is living a dream right now!
In the rematch, revenge was bittersweet. A headbutt and a nasty gash over his eyes stopped the bout in the 8th round. And Chavez, ahead on the scorecards, was awarded the victory in a hotly disputed decision. 10 years later, Chavez would outbox his adversary in a one-sided rubber match. Nelson versus Fenech. It's hard to find 2 fighters more dissimilar than the pugnacious Australian Jeff Fenech and the classy Ghanaian Azuma Nelson. But both these champions shared a competitive nature and aggressive fighting style. Their first bout was declared a draw, though many believed Fenech should have earned the decision. In the rematch in front of Fenech's hometown crowd, a devastating Nelson proved to be the better fighter by scoring 3 huge knockdowns.
That's a hook, right there it is,
Both of these fighters would go on to be Hall of Famers, but they will be remembered for this brilliant rivalry. Lopez versus Alvarez. Ricardo Lopez is recognized as the best 105-pound fighter to ever step into the ring, revered by his avid fans. But when he faced undefeated champion Rosendo Alvarez, Lopez and his fans would be in for a huge surprise.
Oh, down goes Lopez!
What a beautiful counter right hand!
A straight right hand, and Lopez down for the first time in his long career!
Badly cut, the bout was stopped at the end of the 7th round, and Lopez, in his hometown of Mexico City, was lucky to salvage a draw. While an overweight Alvarez jeopardized the rematch, an anxious Lopez demanded the fight go on. And for 12 rounds against his bigger, stronger opponent, Lopez showed his greatness in a bloody war. Tapia versus Ayala. Their similar fighting style and insatiable will to win made their first bout the 1999 Fight of the Year.
Now, this is a great one between Tapia and Ayala. It's
For
perfect.
12 non-stop rounds, they relentlessly attacked one another with breathtaking skill and ferocity, throwing an unbelievable 170 punches per round. While many had it a draw, Paulie Ayala eked out a victory, while Johnny Tapia suffered his first loss. The rematch was just as fast-paced as the first bout. But while the action resumed in the second bout, so did the controversy.
We have a unanimous decision. The winner, Paulie Ayala.
It's happened again.
And when Ayala was declared the victor, an outraged Tapia had to be escorted from the arena. Corrales versus Castillo. Diego Corrales and Jose Luis Castillo were both lightweight champions and the division's most aggressive sluggers, so expectations were high for an all-out war.
They go toe-to-toe as advertised. Unbelievable action. Combinations by Corrales. Uppercut in the left, hook by Castillo. Fists are flying. Oh, What a left hook by Castillo, and Corrales is down. Castillo looking to finish it here, and he goes down again. Corrales comes back, a straight right. Castillo's in trouble. Weeks steps in, and the fight is over.
With its unbelievable Hollywood-like ending, it was anointed 2005 Fight of the Year. In the rematch, Castillo failed to make weight, but the fight went on.
Here we go again.
As the bigger and stronger opponent, Castillo avenged his loss with a picture-perfect left hook in the 4th round.
Castillo has evened the score.
Now on June 3rd, the rivalry wages on, as both fighters enter a 3rd and deciding bout. 6 nominees, laced with controversy and shrouded in drama, that define their